Lithium polymer batteries, or also known as LiPo batteries, are a newer type of battery now used in many consumer electronic devices. They have been gaining popularity in the radio control industry over the last few years and are now the most popular choice for anyone looking for a longer runtime and a higher power batteries. LiPo batteries offer three main advantages over the common RC batteries. First example is LiPo batteries are much lighter in weight, can be made in almost any size or shape. Second, LiPo batteries offer much higher capacities, allowing them to hold much more power. And last but not least, LiPo batteries offer much higher discharge rates, meaning they pack more punch. The capacity of a battery is basically a measure of how much power the battery can hold. Think of it as the size of a fuel tank. The higher the number, the longer the runtime. The unit of measure here is milliamp hours. This is saying how much drain can be put on the battery to discharge in a 1 hour time. For example, let's look at a 5000 milliamp battery. This means that under a load of 5 amps, this battery would drain completely in a 1 hour time. We use this information on charging as well, as it works the opposite way. If we charge the above battery at 5 amps, it will completely charge in about an hour. A LiPo cell has a standard voltage of 3.7 volt. For example, a 2-cell pack means that there are 2 cells connected together in a series, which means the voltage gets added together. This is sometimes what you will hear people talk about a 2S battery pack. It means that there are 2 cells in a series. So, a 2-cell battery, or a 2S pack, is 7.4 volts. A 3-cell 3S pack would be 11.1 volt. And so on. The voltage of the battery pack is essentially going to determine how fast your motor is going to go. Voltage directly influences the RPM of the electric motor. So you have a brushless motor with a rating of 3500 kV. That motor will spin 3500 RPM for every volt you apply to it. On a 2S LiPo battery, that motor will spin about 25,900 RPM. On a 3S pack, it will spin a rough 38,850 RPM. So the more voltage you have, the faster you're going to go. C rating is short for capacity. C rule indicates the load of which this specific battery can be charged and discharged under. A battery with a discharge rating of 1C would mean you could safely discharge it at an equal amp rate to the listed capacity, or in other words, the milliamp listed. A 2C pack can be discharged at twice the capacity. A 10C pack can be discharged at 10 times the capacity, and so on. A battery with a charge rating of 1C would mean you could safely charge at the same amp rate or milliamp listed. A 2C pack can be charged at 2 times the capacity. A 10C pack can be charged at 10 times the capacity, and on it goes. LiPo batteries must be charged using a LiPo-compatible charger. There are 2 main reasons for this. First, LiPo chargers use CC/CV charging system. It stands for constant current and constant voltage. The charger will keep the current or charge rate constant until the battery reaches its peak voltage of 4.2 volts per cell. Then it will maintain that voltage while reducing the current. Second reason you need a LiPo-compatible charger is balancing. Balancing is a term we use to describe the act of equalizing the voltage of each cell in the battery pack. LiPo batteries need to be balanced to ensure each cell charges and discharges to the same voltage. This helps with the performance of the battery and is a very critical safety precaution that would only lengthen the life of your pack. It is recommended to purchase a charger with a built-in balancer. This simplifies the process, and it is also one less thing to buy. A good habit to adopt when charging is the use of fire-resistant container. We offer a LiPo bag that would help you contain a fire if one was to occur. We also recommend that never charge your LiPo batteries unattended.